What is going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into yet another video. My name is Anthony Pinto da Costa and you are watching Canadian Physio Student. All right, people, so I'm a couple days out from doing the clinical component of the physiotherapy competency exam. And just like I did for the written component, I thought I'd create this video today just to show you guys how I've been preparing for this thing. So for those of you who don't know, the clinical component of the PCE is the last standardized exam that I have to pass in order to become a registered physiotherapist in Canada. This exam is essentially a massive OSCE, so an objective, structured clinical examination that contains 16 stations, and it takes about 5 to 6 hours to complete. So it's definitely going to be a long day, and it's definitely something that you don't want to take lightly when you're studying for it. Given that this exam takes a lot of preparation, I've been going pretty hard on it for the past couple months here leading up to the exam date. And just like I did for the written component of the PCE, I'm also taking the Physical Therapy Development Institute's PCE prep course for the clinical component. This study guide here basically just contains an amalgamation of everything we've learned over the past 2 years of physio school skill-wise. So there is some theory in it, but it mainly just focuses on the skills that you should know for the clinical component of the PCE. And this book has definitely been a massive help so far because I don't have to go all the way back into my notes that I've accumulated over the past 2 years, because everything that I need to know is basically in this guide right here. This book covers everything ranging from neuromusculoskeletal conditions, cardiopulmonary vascular conditions, neuro conditions, pediatrics, and then multi-systems. It also covers some material on professional practice, acute care and post-op management, therapeutic modalities, and some outcome measures. So again, pretty comprehensive there across the board. In conjunction to the book here, the course creators also rent out a clinic for you to go into and run over mock scenario after mock scenario with other students within the course. This was by far the most helpful part of the course because you get to go in, run through some of the things that you may not be as strong as, and then they provide some helpful feedback and tips on how you can improve on them. Later in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a few clips from the course, and I'm also going to be showing you some footage of me practicing independently with some of my colleagues from other schools and from Queen's PT as well. However, just before I do that, I want to address some of the realities of what it's like studying for this exam. So I'm currently working as a physiotherapy resident at a private clinic, and I decided to start off part-time because I needed to make some time to study for this exam. So these past couple months here have definitely been challenging because you have to be able to work and then also concurrently study and practice for this exam. The next reality that I want to talk about is finding time to study with other people can definitely be challenging, mainly due to the fact that you're working and the people that you're practicing with are also probably working. So lining up that schedule can definitely be a challenge sometimes. So make sure you go above and beyond to schedule some days that you can practice. And the last reality that I want to talk about is if you fail this exam, you essentially cannot work as a physiotherapy resident anymore. And the next time that you can challenge the exam again is 6 months after the date that you get the results. So again, you definitely do not want to take studying for this thing lightly. Anyway, so now that you guys understand all that, here are some clips of me practicing with some of my colleagues. Hey, Mr. Vanderpool.
Hi there.
How's it going today?
Not bad, yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. My name's Anthony Pinto da Costa. I'm a physical therapy resident here at the clinic. Just reading your chart up there, I see that you recently had a total knee replacement. Is that correct? Okay, is it your right knee? Harleen. It's your right knee. Okay. So I'll tell you what we're going to do today is I'm going to just measure your range of motion, so how much motion you have with that knee right now. Okay. Maybe a little bit limited because you just got the surgery, right? And then from there, I'm going to teach you an exercise just to help you get some of that range of motion back. Sure. And then another one just to help with strengthening as well, okay? Okay. Any questions before we get today? And are you able to grab into those handles there? Perfect. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide your heel up along the bed as far as you can. And once you reach that sticking point, just try and pull it a little bit to get more motion, okay? I don't want you going into pain, okay? Okay. Stay below that. Okay. All right. You able to go for that? How's that? Feels okay? All right, then pause there and then go back in, okay? So I want you to do 10 reps of those every hour, okay? We want to keep that knee moving as much as we can. Okay, gotcha. All right.
So what I'll get you to do is, first of all, I want you to
lie on your side with this arm facing up.
Okay.
Good. And so what we're going to do is we're going to tuck this pillow right underneath here. And then we're going to give you this little 2-pound weight here.
Mm-hmm.
What I want you to try and focus on is squeezing your elbow into your side here, and then focusing on that movement where you're moving your arm up this way. Perfect, just like that. And can I get you to do that 10 times for me? Perfect. So let's say that's 10. Great. So what I want you to do is 3 sets of 10, and I want you to do this every day. Okay?
Thing is, I'm just going to be doing an inspection just to see if there's anything abnormal going on here, just a full assessment of your body, and then after that we're going to be taking your vital signs just to make sure that you're safe for exercising and just safe for going out into the community. If I would multiply that by 4, we have 60 beats per minute, so you look like you're right at a good rate, okay? While I was doing that, I was also looking at your breathing pattern. You had 4 breaths in that 15 minutes, so you had 12 breaths per minute, also a normal value, okay? I'll just take those breaths in for me. And out. And out. You okay there? Put the crutches just like this, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're just going to walk. Crutches are going to go first, okay? And then you're going to step to it, okay? Just with a little hop. So crutches and a little hop, okay? And then once we want to turn, we're going to go like this, and then just do small turns towards your strong side, okay? Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to look under here. Go again. Perfect. One more. Excellent. And you remember how to turn? So small steps to your right. To your right. Yeah. We're going to the straight. 45 degrees. Any issue with that? No pain? Okay. Perfect. Okay. 45 degrees there. Okay. So my proximal arm is going to go in line with the tibia and fibula here. My fulcrum is going to be at the heel.
Angle your feet towards me. So point your toes towards me. Good. You feel okay there? Good. And then tuck your feet back just a touch so that they're underneath your knees. Good. Can you place your left arm onto the bed here? Good. I just want to see how you're leaning to the side. Good. Does that feel okay? So what I'm going to get you to do is lean to the side while I put this board underneath. Perfect. And then you can come back to the center. Good. So you want the board to be just enough under your bum so that you can slide onto the board. And you want the board long enough so that it's onto the chair, okay? Slide. Good. How did that feel?
Okay.
You can use this arm to lean, so that means you pull a little board up.
So another question I have for you is, how are your first steps in the morning?
In the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, it's brutal. Really.
Those are the ones,
yeah.
right? Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
And then do you find that as you move throughout the day, it gets a little bit easier for you? It loosens up a little bit?
Yeah, definitely the morning's the worst, and then as like I go to work and that type of thing, I don't notice it as much. And as I kind of come home at the end of the day, I'm sitting down, I notice it again, like that type of thing. Yeah. Okay.
And then just in terms of your status, better, worse, or no change over the past few weeks here?
It's been getting worse.
It's been getting worse. Okay.
Yeah, that's what brought me in here pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what have you done to treat it today? Have you done anything that could be just icing it, that could be self-massage, stretching, things like that?
I try and stretch before I run.
Okay.
But nothing's really, I haven't done too much.
So I'm going to just show you a few exercises that you can do with it. Okay? So when he's walking, okay, so say this is the ground, you can just hold his hands up like this, okay? And then just do some walking with him, okay? So go forward with him so that he can start getting that reciprocal gait pattern, right? So we'll be going like that. All right, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be testing what we call myotomes, okay? So this is just going to be looking at the integrity of the nerves that come from your back and then go down your legs to provide some input to your muscles so that they can all work, okay? Sound okay? Now we're going to do L4, L3-4, kick the door, okay? So what I want you to do is go up like that for me, okay? Perfect. And now hold that position, don't let me move you. 2, 3, 4, 5, perfect. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay, L4. So I'm looking for fatigable weakness. I haven't found any yet, okay?
I'm going to come here and I'm going to hold your arm just like this, okay? I'm just going to bring it back And I'm going to give a gentle pull on it. Now, can you look over your left shoulder for me? And take a big deep breath in. Great. During this time, I'm going to get you to hold that breath for me. So another deep breath in, looking right over this left shoulder. During this time, I'm feeling to see if your pulse is disappearing or you're getting an increase in those sensations there.
Yeah, that hurts.
That's starting
to tingle.
Okay, gotcha. So we'll come back here. So that seemed to intensify the symptoms for you?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So our pulse also disappeared just a little bit. So we'll consider that to be a positive test associated with that one, okay? That was our test for what we call thoracic outlet syndrome. And I'll explain that a little bit in the future, okay?
A posterior mobilization, okay? So I'm just going to be pushing the head of your arm bone just back a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
This is going to help with this motion, okay? So again, no pain with that?
No.
Okay? Just feels like little movements in the shoulder, okay? So I'm doing 2 Hertz, 20-60 oscillations per minute. And a grade 2 anterior to posterior glenohumeral joint mobilization. Perfect, okay. Can we get you standing again? I'm just gonna go over the bed a little bit. Perfect. So again, I want you to go out to the side like that. Any issue with that?
No.
Feels a bit better?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then we're going to come through the front. All good?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, you can take a seat here again.
So let's do our sit to stand to begin first here, okay? So, like I said, remember we're going to put the cane right beside us. Nope, not like that, John. We're going to put the cane right up here.
Oh.
And we're going to push down from the bed. We're going to bring our feet forward, bring them just underneath us slightly. Heels flat on the ground. And we're going to push up with our hands and feet, and then bring that cane up forward. Good, let's make sure we're standing nice and tall for me, John. How do you feel there?
Okay.
Excellent, good. Just going to double check our fit here. We got about a 20-30 degree bend there, so excellent, good. All right, let's take a few steps here. You remember what we said, the cane with the left foot at the same time. Good job, excellent. Good, always turn into that right, good job. Now here's our step. Let's see, so we're going to go up with is it the stronger or the weaker side?
I think you said the good go to heaven, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
So we're going to go our right one up, good. Push down and bring our cane and our left foot up at the same time. Excellent.
All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed those clips, and I hope it really shed some light on what it's like to actually study and practice for this exam. All right, guys, so like I said earlier, this exam is coming up pretty quickly, so I'm going to log off now, and I will catch up with you guys one day before the exam. All right, people, we're en route to Ottawa. Dirksen, any words of wisdom?
At this point, just deep breaths, we got it.
You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
That's right.
All right, guys, we'll see you when we get to the Airbnb. All right, people, just got to the B&B. Not bad, not bad. Got the PS2 here. Got breakfast ready for tomorrow. And then over here, we got everything set up. Stethoscope, got the professional attire. That piece of paper is just my confirmation for the exam that I have to bring. And then the white lab coat. Dirko, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Show me the shirt.
I'm almost a physiotherapist.
Alright guys, so just gonna review a few more things before I go to bed, and I'll catch up with you just before the exam in the morning. Alright guys, I gotta be quiet here because Dirko's sleeping in the room there, but I'm about to head to the test center. Wish me luck. I'll see you on the other side. Alright guys, so it is officially one day after the clinical component of the PCE, and I decided to film today because I just wanted to completely decompress and take a break from everything after the exam yesterday, because let me tell you, it was easily the most exhausting process that I've ever had to go through for an exam. I came out and I honestly felt like I was in a fog or something, because we were basically in the exam center from 7:15 this morning and then eventually got out around 2:30. So it was definitely a long day. As for my exam performance, I thought it was pretty decent. Again, you never know with these things, so I never want to get too confident. So I guess I'll just have to wait the 12 weeks now and see where the chips fall. So guys, until then, I'm just going to be working. Probably going to be opening up a couple more days on my schedule because I won't have to study on those days anymore. With that said, I will see you guys when the exam results come out. All right, guys, so the results are out and I am officially a registered physiotherapist. You know, it's been a long 6.5-year journey to get to this point, but to be able to see pass come across the screen there, there's no better feeling. So guys, now that it's all said and done, I just want to thank you all for coming along this bumpy road with me to finally get to this point. It really means a lot to me. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope that it shed some light onto what it's actually like to prepare for the clinical component of the PCE in Canada. So if you like this video, make sure to like, share, and of course, smash that subscribe button. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you don't want to do that, you can reach out to me on my Instagram at CDNPhysioStudent, and we can go from there. All right, people, so thanks again, and I will see you at the next video.
Yeah. Another day, another dollar to be made. I'm a workaholic, ballin' hard until the grave. Used to wanna be a baller for the NBA, till the fellas around me started dunking in the 7th grade.